Hey folks, Daily Landsblog for the I'm letting the drama build. Does he know what day of the week it is? The 23rd. I knew that actually. I was just having fun. I mean, what says more fun than some guy talking to camera not knowing the date? Daily Landsblog is all about, I guess, taking things that happen in the world around me, in the world around you, but obviously I'm much more aware of the world around me. And I was driving in the car today with my dad. And, hey, Riggs, what's going on there, bud? Yeah. And I was listening to the radio, and I heard a news story that I had never heard of this. Deaths of despair. Have you ever heard of that term, Case?
I have, because you just told me.
Just before we went on. But before that, did you ever hear of that? Hey, Carrie, you ever hear of deaths of despair? No. So I heard this news story and I thought, what is that? And I only got it halfway. And they were talking about how in the United States, the number of deaths of despair has increased hugely. They don't know by how much because these things don't get calculated on a running basis. But deaths of despair are deaths that come from bad things in the environment, like unemployment and like obviously COVID-19. And that's what the cause of this in right now is. It's based on the fact that the world has changed so much. Deaths of despair, suicide, deaths from alcoholism, both short-term and long-term with liver disease, and drugs, drug overdoses, drug addiction, things that follow from that. And this study I was horrified by it. I was thinking, oh my God, think about that. Think about the increase in something that was already at, I won't say pandemic, but probably that's the right word for it. And I was thinking, what can we do? Deaths of despair. First of all, the name of it really is pretty depressing. But I was thinking, okay, what's happening out there. You know that people are lost. You know that people are essentially trying to mask their pain or trying to end their pain, whether it's by suicide or whether it's by drinking or whether it's by drugs. It would be nice to say, okay, hey, Care, the dog's chewing on something. It'd be nice to be able to say, we will stop the cause of that, but we obviously can't stop COVID-19, or at least not until there's a new president, but we can give people the assistance that they need to avoid one of those three tragedies: deaths of and by despair. Never heard of it before. How does that resonate with you? And, it's a massive problem, so it's not like we're going to solve it. But if you said, okay, I'm going to try to save one person in Canada or the United States, what would you do? If you said one person in the country that I live in, I'm going to try to make a difference in their life. I'm going to try to keep them alive, knowing that their situation in life is debilitating and possibly deadly. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We kind of settled into that. We're here because, sadly, we're needed. God, I wish we weren't. I wish we were out of business, Case. We'd find something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would be next?
What other illness?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. I don't think we're going anywhere. And as a matter of fact, could it be a worse time for mental illness right now? Unfortunately, business is good, which means that life is bad.